Hi Scorpio, it's 8:01 on the clock. 8 is strength and power, and then the 1 of the Magician with space between. That could be Leo and Gemini as well. I was just getting visuals for you, and first I was starting to see suspended animation, but it was like 2D suspended animation, like, you know, puzzle pieces, but in suspended animation. And then I was seeing a kind of the same energy as Virgo. Virgo had like a suspended bird flying in slow motion, but it was more etheric. And then Scorpio, Scorpio's takeoff was more in a real sense, and it was more, you know, more driven, and it went farther and longer. It was kind of like, I don't know if you were taking off, you're showing off, or you're inspired to take off. And then I was getting the energy of, instead of scorpion for Scorpio, I was getting like spider legs everywhere. This energy of the spider coming out. And then eyelashes. I don't know if you're trying out eyelashes for the first time, but also there could be that sticky web we weave. So we'll have to see what comes up in the read. So we have the Lovers Oracle for the end. Fortune's Oracle to set the tone in the beginning. We have the Rider-Waite for clarifiers, and the SIRIAN Starseed deck for the read. Let me just take a drink of water here real quick. Sorry about that. Okay, and the candles are still staying lit. We don't have much light there. It's like embers. All right, Scorpio. This is for December 2023. For Scorpio, for the best and highest good of all those concerned. Scorpio. 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 Scorpio, I'm feeling more serious. Scorpio. You have the Lovers, and the 18 is the Moon, so there definitely could be some romance here. There are 2 paths ahead. Be true to yourself. You also have the Phoenix here. Perhaps you are taking off. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. The 25 is the Knight of Wands, which is very Saggy energy here. So there's a lot of fire right here. And then the Lovers with Gemini, which came up on the clock, but also Cancer with the Moon. And the bottom of the deck is the Unicorns. So we have reflecting unicorns, the shadow and the light, the 33 of the Christ vibration, or the 7 of Wands, which is standing up for yourself, hopefully without getting triggered or being defensive. Success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. So perhaps you just need to believe a little bit more. There's Saggy and Judgment underneath that too. Right? Allow the story to jump off the page is the underlying energy with the unicorns. But you have the Lovers and the Phoenix here. So there is powerful taking off here, perhaps a lover or a new path that you love. Right? Because this could be a path you're choosing for yourself, right? A romance with yourself, perhaps, and taking off. As the Knight of Wands, which is being very inspired, perhaps you have Sagittarius in your chart. Or Gemini or Cancer could be coming up there too. So let's see what we have here from the SIRIAN Starseed deck. For Scorpio, December 2023, as we go into 2024, the last bit of this year, going from the 23 of the King of Wands to the Queen of Wands, 24, which is also Omega and Enlightenment, 24. It's also the Queen of Wands, which again is that fire energy. And with the 33, that's the 7 of Wands too. That's fire as well, with Sagittarius there. A lot of Sagittarius energy. And we are still in Sagittarius. So you're being very influenced by Sagittarius right now. I don't know if you're going to Phoenix. That could be for somebody. but not for everybody for sure. Maybe it's been a while since you were romantically inspired or sexually inspired here. Seeing the shadow side of yourself, and perhaps in another person or just yourself. You know, you could be romancing yourself. So this is for Scorpio, for the best and highest good of all those concerned. For the month of December 2023. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. There we go. 10 of Swords. So your first card out is the 10 of Swords. So you're either ending a painful cycle or ending pain for others. This could be getting a massage. Perhaps feeling left for dead as well with the 10 of Swords. But you're ending this cycle here, which is good. And perhaps you are just getting a massage. Are you dealing with a lot of painful people or air signs as well? And there is someone in a lab coat here, so you could be dealing with the medical profession here. What's challenging for you here is the Strength card and bursting through that ring of fire. Birthing with a rebel yell is the challenge for you. To burst something new through the fire from the ice over here. Perhaps this could be someone around you who's birthing, and maybe they're doing a natural childbirth, you know, trying out different positions to get the child out, or some kind of bath childbirth, but this is air. And we have the tiger here. Tony the tiger comes up with the tiger often. And tiger also can represent source energy because it's TI of source and then the G of God and then the ER of that energy. So, and for me, this is not just Leo, but Sagittarius comes up with that too. And we could have a saber-toothed tiger or the Bengal white tiger coming through there. The foundation here is the moon for you. So again, romance coming up or the moon. So we are building, it's 8:08 on the clock, which is Lionsgate. We are building up to the full moon after Christmas, the 26th. So we are waxing towards that full moon now. And this is the underlying energy. So this could reference the last full moon as well, or Cancer energy or romance. That can reference subconscious energies as well, or even getting up early if this is new moon energy. So in the recent past, we have the shadow, which is Capricorn energy, which is the opposite axis point of Cancer. So again, there's that spider web. So it is a web we are weaving right here. There's two people in here and two shadows, and you have the shadow aspect of the unicorns over there. So there's something going on with that. Right, stuck in a web of your own making here. And Cancer, Capricorn, and then fire over here, Saggy or Leo most likely. And then crowning we have the Page of Swords, which one of the last two I did today had this same position with the Page of Swords. I think it was Virgo, but I can't remember which one it was, be it Virgo or Libra. So there's a lot of air energy with 10 and 1 is 11. 11 swords. Sores. 11 sores. Does somebody have sores? I guess that's a possibility. Somebody could have an infection or some kind of rash. What's coming up for you is the 8 of Swords. There's a lot of sword energy here. Is there some kind of virus? Or is just somebody hiding out, right? Very obsessed with their thoughts. Hiding in the woods. And again, someone has tape over their eyes here. Maybe trying to learn how to see without your eyes. And somebody's seeing the light over here or discovering their own little light. Perhaps hiking in the mountains up to the top of the evergreens. And you see yourself here as the Queen of Pentacles. So there's some earth energy here. Or perhaps you have an earth energy in your energy here. So you have Earth and Cancer right there. There's some stubbornness energy here too. What's around you or how others might see you is coming up with the Seven of Swords, which the Seven of Swords is typically, you know, taking a risk card, is some kind of lying, cheating, stealing, or running away, getting away with something. But here is more about passing downloads, perhaps taking a hot air balloon, maybe working with someone to get the message across. The downloads, passing the information on. And there may be two men down here, or again, the shadow men watching, perhaps discussing. And then the block for you is the Page of Wands. And this could be a masculine energy, whether it's a feminine or masculine. It could be a masculine energy expecting this woman to always bow down to what they want. And she's holding the torch, but the flame has been transferred over here. I mean, obviously it has a sexual connotation, but it can represent them literally just holding a flame as well. And that's your perspective. It's the way you think. And is that Sekhmet? I forget which character that is. But there's also this energy of being masked here and in a very tribal way. Perhaps you have some tribal ancestry that you don't know about. And here's the challenge for you and the block for you. Both have to do with fire energies here. Let me move all these over a little bit. I don't know why I did them so far over. And then what we have here at the end for you, the final card is the outcome, the Six of Pentacles. Finding balance, but again, someone here may be looking for a handout and this one may not be willing to give it, or is just trying to balance themselves and just found their balance and not wanting to go off balance again. And again, there'd be maybe a message here. What is the connection to what's left hanging in limbo for you is the Four of Swords. So finding peace, taking a break at the beach perhaps, sitting in the waves, right? Having some time to self, you know, napping, meditating, praying, right? God's church type of thing. Or finding balance at the water where the beach meets the water. After finding your light in the mountains. And what's left hanging in limbo here is the Emperor, the man of reason. But he seems to be tossing out a false hand. And is there Santa Claus energy here? And that's Aries. This wants to come out though too here. So we have the Lovers and Gemini here with the Emperor. And then we have the underlying energy, which is the Knight of Swords. Let's see what's below that card. So the Knight of Swords is all about passing 5D messages. He seems to be sitting on a mountaintop under a tree, and that's typically the Four of Cups card, which is about boredom and apathy and grounding and integrating what you've learned. But this is someone who's achieved all that, and they're like, it's a congratulatory energy to themselves. Like, I made it to the top, I'm sitting under a tree, I'm passing on this, what I've learned, this knowledge, this 5D message here. Let's see, we're going back. So it's this energy of you surrendering to all that is, or someone here, and knowing when to walk away. And again, this could be the water over here. So we have this beach energy here again. This could also be desert though. So who's walking away from all of this emotion they put into something that was very well organized? This could be a type A personality, or just you had to make sure everything, or they had to make sure everything was in line before they took off. And there's these footprints in the sand. Again, it could be the desert or the beach. I was getting the bitch. I don't know if someone's calling someone a bitch. But there's Batman energy here too. I don't always get that with this card, but I am today. So surrendering to all that is, and somebody walking away, And then a coming together here. There's a little bit of wax on there too. I don't know if you got wax on something or a stain, a blemish. Oh, sores. Open sores. I don't know what that has to do with. I'm getting open stores as well. This could be a grand opening of a store coming together. Again, this is family celebrations for the holidays, and this is work as well. Coming together socially and coming together to co-create. Trinity here, right? The three, the show of power and gratitude here in threes perhaps, and getting the word out. This could be a gingerbread house too. And again, this could be a new business that is social, right? A dining place perhaps, or a gingerbread house. I'm getting that 3 cups have to do with here. So 3, 8 is the Queen of Cups. And there's 8, so there's 5 other cups there, which would be sadness or grieving a loss. 8 of Cups and 3 of Cups, and then 8 and 3 is the reverse of 38, the Queen of Cups. They're coming together to co-create in an environment that's both social and for work or school or some kind of environment. You know, this could be some kind of school cafeteria or place where all the kids come together to celebrate. This can be a community building too, like if you live in a commons property where they have one building, you know, with the pool and everything. This could be that too, you know, having a family gathering at that place. And this could be in the mountains, right? A little chalet in the mountains where you can just sit at the top of the mountain and send a message to God perhaps, or send your wishes for who you'd like to pull in or what you'd like for your life. It's kind of like like a Hansel and Gretel or a fairy tale village. It reminds me of Courmayeur, which is the Olympic ski village that was made for the Olympics that time. It's where the mountains come together, the Alps, the Italian, French, and Swiss Alps come together there. And it's so cute there. It's very well put together, and it kind of reminds me of a little Hansel and Gretel village. Let's see how this is supposed to come together. And I don't know how Batman would figure into that. Okay, so surrendering to all that is and walking away, not worrying about it. Either then just enjoying the family stuff that's going on, or allowing someone else getting to have their cake and eat it too. Perhaps someone's not happy though and doing the same things. So again, we have Cancer, Sag, or Leo, and Aries and Gemini there, along with Scorpio. And you're coming up with Earth energies. And we have Earth as far as characters. We have 2 air signs here, and then we have a fire sign and an earth sign. So there's not much in Cups here at all, except you do have Cancer. I mean, someone could be dealing with cancer treatment. This could be radiation or chemo. Or perhaps the kids are being a pain in the butt at night, maybe with nothing to do once they're out of school. Who's hiding in the woods? It's like too, like someone feeling left for dead, or perhaps someone did almost die. And when they came to, they're trying to make their way out of the woods, but they're disoriented and don't know where they are. They can't see because it's dark. That's kind of weird. And everything's really dark, right? We have the shadow card, that's really dark. And this is even dark, right? Bursting through the ring of fire, but then it's still dark. Like there was, like when you came out of it, it was like you have a sudden sight of something. You were able to burst your way back into life again. But then you couldn't see, or you couldn't see because it was dark. So you had to feel your way through. instead. You having some kind of dreams or reoccurring nightmares too? That could be. Are there lots of messages coming through regarding the shadow, the web here, online stuff at night? Challenge to get done, to get to the other side, to get through your work. Maybe you're taking work home. The Knight of Swords over here is there's some depression in trying to fix things with the Four of Pentacles reversed, right? Maybe you don't have a lot of time, money, or effort to put into something, but you need to fix up the place for company or whatever, or you need to make amends with someone. There may be some depression or arrogance around this, and that can be an Aquarius right there. And then we have Scorpio. Perhaps Aquarius might be perhaps laying all their cards out on the table for Scorpio there, or the Dark Knight. There may be two knights. They seem to be going in the same direction. Perhaps Aquarius has to fix things with you. And you may be going out on your own to find clarity, to see what you really want to do. Perhaps while things are slow or in some kind of twist of fate here. Things not going quite your way, but you are upright there with the Scorpio card. And then we have the Queen of Cups upright as well, right? Dropping the daily grind, on break perhaps, and just wanting time to feel yourself again, right? To surrender to everything. But you may be feeling anxious or trapped here. And that could be having to work, having to lead people, or having to lead the way for family gatherings, whatever it might be for you. We have the shadow in the recent past for Scorpio, December 2023. And we have the Page of Wands reversed with the Ten of Wands upright. And this could be a child who's working really hard or overtime here, physically, putting out a lot of energy. Maybe his energy's all over the place. This also could be someone very frustrated or slaving away and exhausted. Or trapped, right? Trapped in a sticky place or somebody else's den where they can't get out of work, can't get out of something. Needing to put on a good face, you know, be charitable, and maybe this is work that you have to do specific to the Christmas holiday or something like that. And this could be the Page of Wands reversed, slaving away for the King of Pentacles, right? Who has all the money and stability, but he is upright, he's responsible, and he may be charitable here. He may be giving you something extra, like a bonus, if you come in and do this during the Christmas holiday. All right, are you selling your soul to the devil, though? He's upright, and he's not the devil. But are you feeling like that? And that could just be a Capricorn person. He could just be Capricorn. This could be a lover or a Gemini. Defenseless to something here. King of Pentacles, lover, or with a lot of affection. And this could be defenseless to this group or the energies coming in, right? Defenseless to any attack online here with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords here. Implementing a plan on how to invest your time, money, and energy most appropriately, perhaps to keep up with messages. And the King of Swords. And that could be somebody with Virgo in their chart, or someone who's losing their mind or coming out to the King of Cups reversed at work about what they really think, perhaps. Or perhaps they're just coming out about themselves. And here we have the Knight of Swords reversed. So there might be issues between the King of Cups reversed and the Knight of Swords reversed at work. And then here comes in the Knight of Wands, rushing in to save the day, perhaps showing everybody off, or showing everyone up by coming in to save the day and having to leave their family behind in order to fix things at work. And that could be this Page of Wands offering to do this. Maybe they don't want to be with the family here, even though there's nothing wrong with the family here or business community. They may be coming on because they have to fix things at work. Or maybe they're surprising them by telling them there's an emergency, but actually they're just having a Christmas celebration or something like that. But I'm getting, they're satisfied because they were dissatisfied where they were anyway, and they're happy to get out. They didn't need all that food and drink anyway. Or there's just a bunch of drunk people is what I'm getting there. All right, the moon, the foundation of the moon. So ending the war, dealing with PTSD. This could be ending of a virus too. So if someone has sores or some kind of virus, the bout is over now, and someone's able to walk away and just take a break now and go within. And again, we have the moon energy here, taking a walk under the full moon. This could have been back in eclipse season as well. Taking a walk up the mountains. And then the Page of Cups reversed. And that could be someone feeling rejected because somebody went up the mountains or went on a walk without them or went somewhere without them, just needing a break by themselves. This can be a pet as well. And again, I'm getting that this Knight of Wands energy is coming up as your energy right here. So this could be a child or a pet that was upset that you went without them, and you came up as the Fool too, happy to get out of this thing. And the Fool usually has the little pet or child following them behind when they go out on a walk up the mountains. The Ten of Swords in the middle here for you, Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, that's funny too. I wasn't thinking about that. My son was just climbing this huge mountain steps and he barely made it up to the top. He's Scorpio. So you could literally be hiking in the mountains. This is the center energy is coming full circle. Perhaps you've completed something, you've come full circle, or you're being completely authentic to yourself. This could be a divine feminine or Pisces energy, protected by nature, naturally. Alone again, naturally. And then we have the Page of Swords up here. Okay, so this energy here of coming full circle with the Ten of Swords, being done with that. And this could be someone who's got some kind of medical issue, has reoccurring viruses, but they're okay now, like bouts of viruses where you get it and then it's over, but it's an ongoing process. But this could be Pisces energy with air in their chart. Perhaps they were down for a bit, but now they're fine. And the Strength card is the challenge here. We have the Knight of Pentacles offering help or work, but truth isn't being told. They're not getting all the details here about what's involved with this one, because this one's not telling the truth. This one might be jealous or an emotional manipulator here. Right? I feel like this is, whoever this is trying to birth through the deception here of lies of someone who might be jealous or feeling rejected, or again, someone who likes to play with the emotions of other people. And we have this Page of Cups here, and then the Knight of Cups reversed here. And there's a partnership here. Perhaps trying to get on the same page, trying to see eye to eye, face to face, perhaps to resolve an issue here or get clarity. We have I'm not going to put these down, but the Justice and the Queen of Wands are coming up next. So Libra, and then the Queen of Wands, who seems to be looking the other way. even though they're over it. Maybe they're just over it, right? There's justice, but it doesn't even matter anymore because I'm over it. The Page of Swords is crowning you. There's new passion coming in, creativity or growth after some kind of sudden event or drama, right? Or ongoing drama that reoccurs. Perhaps because of drunk people, parties for the holidays, a third-party situation or interference. But again, a drunk person offering passion here. And is someone thinking about it right there? Because this is the Page of Swords, maybe feeling like someone's actually seeing them for a change. Or giving them a light. This could be giving someone a light for their cigarette. And something as simple as that could be coming up as very blissful for you. As that Ten of Swords is reversed. At least the worst is over. There's some celebration now, and that can be being off school, being off work, or some kind of trauma or medical thing, or some kind of bout that's now over. And now someone feels free again. Right? And this could be dissatisfaction, like free from being dissatisfied or alone, or with too many people and wanting to be alone. There was like dissatisfaction and overwhelm, like too much. You know, it's kind of like lupus, you know, someone could get overwhelmed really easily. It's not good for them to be around a lot of people or a lot of drama. So coming up here is the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, and we have the Five of Cups reversed, right over it, getting over oneself, getting over any shame or guilt or loss, the past, with the Queen of Wands looking the other way, and she's looking at the Page of Wands, so she may be concerned about her child, right? She's over this, she doesn't care about that, she's concerned about her child. That Eight of Swords. Is this a release? Or again, this is someone hiding, right? Not using their eyes to see. But there's no peace here. There's no peace here, even though the conflict is over with the family or this emotional cycle. Perhaps because it could happen again. That's possible. You see yourself as the Queen of Pentacles, but you feel like it's not permanent here. It keeps going away. And then here we have the King of Wands reversed with the Magician. This could be a Gemini who's got fire in their chart, or a fire sign who's exhausted, having to make magic or set the table or do everything for everybody else. Perhaps he's tired of having to watch the show, the performance. Right, this could be, the Magician could be Gemini, could be Virgo energy here. Right, they have all the tools they need on the table. There's flowers or roses around here. They may be working with their DNA as well to make magic, or perhaps it's just a magic show. And perhaps someone's tired of having to watch the child do their magic show, even if they're an adult now. And here we have Justice. So that's also Libra energy. And then we have the Sun and Sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. This could be a mom who's just paying attention to their child and nobody else. Right, the King of Wands might want attention here. And there may be some legalities here. You know, this could be somebody in court. And you could be being stubborn here. There's a lot of back and forth here, energetic exchange-wise. And trying to dump emotional attachments to things, emotions that are no longer necessary for your life, or attachments to the High Priestess, a sister, an aide, a nurse, the one who keeps your secrets. That could be a Pisces, Virgo, that can be Aquarius as well. And there's Capricorn and Taurus coming up here too. So temptation, commitments, traditions, societal norms. Right, tempted to the all boys club over here, right, with the chains, getting into the club. Right, and here's the goody two-shoes, right, the goody two-shoes, the bad one, and the one who sets the rules, kind of the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's kind of interesting. And this also could be the High Priestess who's passing these messages here on the Seven of Swords, and these two are the ones watching right here. There's two balls right here. They're coming up, they're Taurus and Capricorn here, but there's air energy coming up there as well. So having to do with communications, temptation to commit, right? But it's the devil waving their hand. Is that somebody you can trust? I don't know. And this could be bad influences around your innocent ones. Why do you have the Page of Wands as the block for you? Queen of Pentacles is coming up reversed with the Page of Pentacles reversed. So there could be some financial debt with school here, or just a dependent child, which is draining you financially, or your time, money, or energy here. But you just might be worried about this because this is your block. It doesn't mean it's actually coming true. And there is a lot of love here, a sweet, innocent love energy here with the Lovers coming up there too. And then the Six of Pentacles, which is coming up with the mother energy, the grandmother. That can be an aunt, a boss, a pregnant person. But Taurus, and then Cancer reversed. Maybe she's without a car, and so someone has to drive her around. And having to share, like someone looking for handouts and not wanting to share. Right? Perhaps the Empress has just found her balance and she can't afford a car, or she can't afford to buy a car for a child or a grandchild, perhaps. And there's someone giving them a choice or asking them to pick one or the other. Maybe someone's offering to buy the Empress a car, but they don't want to take it. They don't want to feel indebted to anyone. And here's the Eight of Swords. And there's this energy right here, right? So it was coming up upright there, feeling trapped, this could be someone in prison, literally, but it mostly has to do with anxiety and feeling trapped by your own thoughts, right? With this Four of Swords here too. And then having to lead the way, having to be in the spotlight, getting all the attention and having victory, bringing the good news to those hanging out, trying to see a new perspective, to make announcements, to in a wake-up call here. This could be Pisces or Capricorn and Aquarius right here. Perhaps you feel like it's your responsibility to make sure everyone gets good news, and feeling trapped that you have to do this, right? Because you can't always get out of it. Or maybe just feel that it's your mission to do this. Or maybe when you feel trapped, you do this because that makes you feel untrapped, to help others, hang out with others, or help them to make calls or make announcements here, or help others wake up. This can also be the Red Cross right there. So you could be doing some mission work to help others who have been in devastated areas. Maybe looking back at the past here, you know, doing some kind of charity work or social work, spending, feeling powerless or losing your money, power, and independence here, and knowing how it feels. And needing a break, or taking a rest, or how much it costs to have to take a vacation, right? Even if you're not going anywhere. Perhaps taking it for granted earlier, like maybe you always had people taking care of you, whether you were a child and your parents paid for everything, or you were a partner, had a spouse, and the other person paid for everything, and you took care of the kids, right? So assuming that that would always be there, and then working and finding that you know, maybe you don't get paid vacations. So when you take a vacation, your money just gets drained, especially if you're working for yourself. And this need to just surrender, to let go and face the Queen of Swords, even if she's not happy about it. This can be a Gemini right here. So we have Sagittarius reversed and perhaps a Gemini who need to face each other, right? And be strong, tame the beast. You could have a pet here as well. Maybe you need someone to train your pet. And this could be the need to be strong and play hardball, right? And not give in, right? Even when they're being verbally abusive or negative, but being strong. Even if they don't agree with you, like let's say someone's saying, you can't do that. You don't know how to do that. You can't be that. And you need to be strong and not listen to their words because only you know what's best for you. Somebody could be withholding their time, money, and effort or playing hardball with someone here. And here we have the Emperor. So the Queen of Swords reversed and the Emperor reversed. Neither one of those would be very nice energy to have to deal with. Right? Someone being forced to surrender to their will and apologize or forgive or heal your heart. This could be stress of work and helping others to recover, or needing to pay a cover to get in, I'm getting as well. Right, this could be a wife pissed off too because someone's still working during the holidays when they should be coming home and spending time with the family, but they have patients who are coming in or customers who are coming in who really needed help or needed someone to be there for them. And just making their apologies and going back to work. And these could be people who are coming clean, right? Trying to clean up their act, make something more of their lives. Perhaps there could be some deception here, or just getting up really early to come in and de-stress, try to end the nightmare, the fallen angel, perhaps someone admitting themselves to rehab, right? To get the help that they need, or to learn to be more patient, or to learn what it's like to be a patient, right? Someone who's always taking care of patients becomes the patient, so they can learn how to be humbled, right? By someone else taking care of them. But here is a home, a celebration, a homecoming, a stable home. This could be moving to a home, right? Where you have to be moving a parent into a facility, perhaps, and starting over. This could be just moving homes as well, but there's no movement here. It's already done if you've moved. But starting over emotionally. Is there a homecoming? Lovers taking off. Are you traveling to Phoenix? And again, the lover coming up here, you could have a new lover, I don't know. But I feel like the most love that's coming through is for a child here, who may have some issues or reoccurring issues. You know, or just getting a break. You don't look very happy there. You may be concerned about time, money, or your effort in vain. Or again, this all boys club kind of energy around you if you're feminine. Not being taken seriously, not getting the money that the other men are getting paid. But there is a lot of worry or stress or intellectualizing here with all the swords on the table. And the need to get grounded, right? There's too much air here, and she was coming up reversed over here. Perhaps needing help, or not invited, right? Or doesn't know how to get something new off the ground as far as a new project or a new job, or a child who needs help. a new, needing help with an opportunity. This can also be both mother and child could end up being like opportunistic type of energy, expecting other people to do it for them. Okay, here we go. Transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. That's really beautiful. Okay. So this expression of heart here. And then we have, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you've shared with those you love. So look at that. There's no people in either one of these cards. It's all about the heart. Remember that. I don't know if you have to make sure you take care of your own heart. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new. Like you can't hold on to the old until the new shows up. You have to surrender the old before something new can enter your life. Let go, have faith, and all will work out is the message there. And you have, this is a feminine energy with hearts all over her lying down. So again, you could be getting a massage here, right? Wanting to treat yourself. And it could be a love relationship with yourself. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. And there's energy of massage again. So perhaps getting a massage from your partner or a professional massage just to release all your energies here of stress that you've been dealing with, because you're dealing with a lot of air energy here. This guy's sticking up too here, manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. And there's the tree of life. And then we have the bottom of the deck, which is trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So let go of your attachment or your resistance to anything. Just love what you have. It's like transcending, right? You have to be who you are and what you feel like you need to do at the moment. And as much as you can love where you are, the more you'll be able to transcend into the next thing that you really want. So there you go. And I'm going to pull a card from Messages of Love for you too, because that was coming up for the others. I'm getting like, take me away, Calgon. Again, this could just be sharing with time on vacation or just break. It doesn't have to be going anywhere, spending any money, but just with your lover or with a child that you love, going to a spa or just with yourself. But again, rising from the ashes, right, to renew yourself, to make sure to self-nurture. Scorpio, December 2023. Scorpio. Oh, there we go. One person is giving too much in this relationship. And chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. So there's just some balance that needs to happen or de-stressing here. This relationship can stand the test of time. And there's twin flame energy. This is a divine counterpart connection. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. And true love. The love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. You are safe and divinely guided. Okay. So whether this is a partner or a child, there's, it's really close energy here. And self-care is the underlying energy. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. So you really may be lacking self-care. There may be addictions involved here that are affecting this relationship. Is that you, your partner, your child? So there could be something affecting the relationship that's stressing you out. And there's one person giving too much. Are you giving too much, or is your partner giving too much? But there is chemistry and stability here. Divine counterpart, vulnerability, true love, and it is protected. So don't worry so much, okay? You're just rising from the ashes, and things will work themselves out, right? Just be now in the moment. Love as much as you can. The experiences you're having now, the energy that you're experiencing, in order to transcend it into the next thing that you want. Let go of the old that you no longer need in your life in order to receive the new. And I will see you next time, Scorpio. Have an amazing holiday and Happy New Year. Bye, Scorpio. Till the next time.